So we are the Flambée team, and our project is to sell tart flambées. So to explain to you what tart flambée is, it's a bit like a pizza with a very thin dough. We put cream on it and then different toppings, and that's traditionally made where I'm from. So I'm from Alsace, and when I moved to London, I realized that you could not find any restaurants where you could actually buy tart flambées. So I decided to sort of think about setting up either a restaurant or a store or something. And then I actually met these two. We were all studying together, and we worked around this project where we would actually start a store, start training on the markets or pop-up restaurants, and yeah, so we sort of slowly set up the project to actually become from it. So
for our entrepreneurship course at CAS, we had to choose a project to develop on. So we chose Matt's idea to develop a tart flambée restaurant, and at the end of the project we decided that we could actually really make it, because it could be a great opportunity to develop such a project in London. So now we are trying to sell on street food markets and pop-ups and do supper clubs, but the ultimate goal will be to open a restaurant when we have the funds, etc.
The fun part was to first work for your own project, because when you study at university, you always have to submit things that you're not really fan about. So yeah, we're working on our project and we're really dedicated to it. And then creating the recipes was really cool, because we really like to cook and invite some friends. So we organized some super dinner at our place, and people really enjoyed it. So it was really cool to have some positive feedbacks from people that we like and liked our project.
well, just feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, feedback. It wasn't always positive, but it was actually quite good in the sense that it would help us to make the whole recipes better, or change things that people wouldn't like. But yeah. I mean, it was quite fun organizing dinners, because we were working while still having fun with friends, and
And also it gave us the opportunity to discover London, because as we wanted to build something new, we had to know what's happening in London and all the restaurants and parties. So it was a good excuse to do it.
But obviously you also have negative points. For example, all the investments that you have to have, all the authorizations that you have to have, the food and hygiene certificates, everything you don't think about when you just go to a restaurant. You get the food, but when actually we catered last Saturday for a party, and you realize how much work it is, even physically. Or also you wouldn't think about going to the meat market at 4 in the morning to get some fresh meat. But yeah, what other negative points?
Yeah, generally people say it's really cool to have your own startup, but they do not think about all the things that you have to invest. It could be time, money, perhaps it's going to take down your relationships, because you're going to go out less, or I don't know, you have less time for you.
well, maybe more recently, we've got exams coming up in a month, so we still have to sort of manage between work time and study time, and quite frankly, I'd rather be working right now rather than thinking, oh, I've got an exam in a month, and so.
Yeah, and also you have a very irregular schedule. You cannot predict anything.
Yeah.
Because someone contacts you, oh, could you do a pop-up for 4 days in our pub, and then it's just before exams, so you don't really know what to do. But I guess that's entrepreneurship.